Hi everybody, Nubkeks here, and welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. Today I'm bringing you another game in our road to Grandmaster here in Hero League. So I was kind of humming and hawing about whether to bring you a video today, because I'm obviously on EU servers, and we haven't got the new patch yet, whereas I believe everyone in the United States does have the patch. But I guess the relatively small changes overall, and most of the affected heroes will probably be banned. So I decided I'd just bring you a game anyway. Plus I don't think I had got a video up yesterday, so better to bring you some gameplay today. And you know, we can just adjust it to the patch as we go. So initially there, right at the start, you saw in the chat, this Costa player said that he prefers not to support. Some people get really annoyed by that. I don't get annoyed at all. Everyone has their preference as to what they're going to play. And if someone doesn't like playing support, or doesn't like playing assassins or warriors... Now, I've never seen anyone saying I prefer not to play assassins, but it's usually I prefer not to play support or warrior. But that's okay. That doesn't really bother me. It makes sense, and you want to get the best team you can, and you know, some people do like playing support, including me, and warriors, including me, so that's perfectly fine. Again, I was kind of hovering over Saggy as well here, kind of going, dude, show me something, show me what you're going to play, so that I know what to ban. And there you can see me kind of showing, look, we got double mage. And double mage, guys, is a terrible idea. It can be countered so easily. I think it's a really, really questionable thing to do. The curse here is Master Chromie, so that's cool, but Saggy over here decides to lock in and first pick Kelthus, which is fine. That's fine. But yeah, at this point, I don't think, you know, double mage is a good idea. So I think I'm actually going to say it. People have asked me this before. I very rarely say, give like tips or anything in the chat. I don't like doing it much because it can end up with people doing bad stuff. But I think, you know, this is just leaving it open. I'm just basically saying, don't pick that particular hero. There's plenty of really good heroes still left in the draft. Going up against a Tastar Tracer combo. Plenty that are good that are left. So I'm kind of looking, what am I going to pick? And considering what they're going to pick. I was looking at maybe an Arthas. It's not terrible. I don't think that's the thing I end up going for at the end, though. I'm just trying to consider, like, out of everything that's available to pick, I'm also trying to think about the bans that are going to come through, what they're going to be trying to combo with the Tracer themselves, what they might use to counterpick Kelthus Greymane and everything. I decide in the end I'm going to lock in ETC. They've got two heroes here that can't interrupt me. And that are vulnerable to being stunned and picked off. So I decided that ETC would be a fairly decent pickup here. Now we'll take a look at the bans. So I think I might show you guys. So I'm thinking about an Illidan ban. Alright, I'm also thinking about a Tychus ban. Tychus and Illidan both combo amazingly with Tastar. Nubkeks and Sonya are the other ones I'm looking at. So Sonya, Illidan and Tychus all do really well when you combo them with Tassadar. Really enables those heroes to be super aggressive. And they'd all be good against myself, ETC, and Greymane. And then a Nubkeks is just good against against Kelthus and brings a lot of stuns, which can stop myself, ETC. So there's a lot of potential bans I could do here. I don't know that Illidan and Tracer combo particularly well together, but it's not the worst. I decided to go for the Illidan ban, just to... He's probably the most wild card of those heroes, but it was kind of like... I kind of sat down for that ban, and like my teammates said ban Illidan as well, so I want to keep them happy. But I was kind of thinking, you know, look, it doesn't really matter, does it? You know, yes, there's plenty of really good bans to stop comboing with the Tastar, but there's so many, it's like, even if I choose a really good ban, they're gonna be able to pick something good anyway, so... Yeah, I think Illidan was maybe the wild card hero, when you don't want to deal with. People are arguing here in chat over what to pick. I don't like the Raynor pick myself. I think we would have very weak wave clear if we had the Raynor pick. ETC, Greymane and Raynor are all really bad, and we'd only have Kelthus, so we'd be kind of screwed. And yeah, as Kurt says here, Li Ming is pretty good against Raynor, as is Leoric. So I wouldn't think it's great. They actually finished off with a Lily pick. So pretty interesting draft. I would definitely put this in the favor of us. If we take a look what the enemy team has got going for them. So they didn't actually get like another melee hero that really combos with the Tastar. So that's good. I mean, Tastar is just great in general. Works really well with Tracer. But, you know, he doesn't combo especially well with Li Ming or Lily or Leoric. I suppose with Lily, he kind of counteracts the fact that Lily's got really bad burst healing. Lily's more of a sustained healer, and you got the kind of single target burst healing with the Tastar shields. Kind of counteracts a bit of her weaknesses. But, you know, their draft isn't super synergized, let's say. Over on us, by the way, I just thought this was hilarious. I'm the team captain, but we have like a number 150 Grandmaster on the team. Like, that says a lot about how this like rank system works. Yeah, but I mean, we've got pretty good team comp here, and as you might have noticed as well, looking at the enemy team comp too, the only one who can interrupt Mosh Pit is Li Ming. So that's pretty nice. If nothing else to stop it. Well, I don't think Force Wall can stop it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But Leoric can't, Lily can't, Tracer can't. Li Ming can with Wave of Force, which is what I was indicating to you guys here. And yeah, I don't think, unless there's some weird bug with Force Wall, he might be able to push people out of it, but that's about it. Or move me, maybe, because again, this was the patch where there's body blocking bugs. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but essentially, they've got very little to stop... yeah, almost nothing to stop the Mosh Pit. Now, I'm going to be very squishy. It's going to be a hard game for me, because, like, Leoric is going to melt me, and Li Ming also melts ETC. So, yeah, I'm going to be basically playing this sort of very aggressive tank. It's going to be difficult. I'm not going to be very tanky in this game, but I'm going to be bringing a lot of CC that they're going to have a tough time dealing with. So, it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Greymane, as you can see, is kind of heading up towards the north. Don't really want to fight too much. Our team's taking a bit of damage. I also really like that Leoric talent, level 1. I think it's really good. I was kind of looking for maybe a bit of a stun, bit of a pick. We could potentially like get a bit of stun lock with the ETC into the Kel'Thus. Could be pretty strong. Like, we have a really strong stun lock if we ever manage to pull it off. Like, ETC into Kel'Thus, into, whatchamacallem, Zool. So there you go. A nice little Wraith walk there by him. Kel'Thus is face tanking this Tracer, so that instantly made me facepalm pretty hard in the game. I was like, oh shit, this Kel'Thus is pretty dumb. So, like, I appreciate that he got a big combo off on Tracer, but then Tracer just killed him. He should have, like, hit her with the stun and then legged it. And then we could have... he might have still died anyway, to be fair, but we could have maybe tried to zone him off or save him or what have you. But it was kind of I was kind of body blocked out. I couldn't get onto Tracer and knock her away with my face melt. Yeah, it was kind of tough. Anyway, my goal as ETC, in case you don't know, ETC is one of the most powerful early game heroes in the game. And as I said as well, they've got so few interrupts to Mosh Pit. They're going to be pretty strong late game as well. But my early game ganks are very strong. And this was not a good gank on the Li Ming, so I'm just kind of like, did some damage to her and I'm just going to back it off. Just going to take the damage and leave, basically, is the plan. Tracer's getting some nice return damage. So that didn't work out too great, I suppose, in the end. A nice rotation around. But yeah, I'm going to be looking for really good ganks. You can power slide, hit them with the stun, land behind them, then use your face melt to knock them back towards your team. Unfortunately, just missing the Tracer there. I think if we hit her, she might have even died. We did have Lily with the blinds to kind of negate some of that Greymane damage. Nice bit of poke coming out from Kel'Thus. He does miss his stun though, unfortunately. But yeah, we're going to focus on these top two altars and at least get one, hopefully get two. And we'll see how things go. So, looks like none of my teammates want to do this, so I'm going to go do this. Bit of a disadvantage to us not having me down there with, again, that little sort of stun initiation combo that ETC has. I think would be ideal to have down in a fight, but I guess my teammates will just have to do without. Get Tracer in a stun, get her some good damage. Now, she is able to blink away. She had her blink charges saved up. And yeah, like, the enemy team is definitely winning this fight right here. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, Zool's about to die. Okay, Zool is dead. Rip Zool. Kel'Thus had backed off towards a wave. Kel'Thus might actually get himself killed. Yep, it looks like he is. Yeah, oh god. Oh dear, yeah, this Kel'Thus, I was face palming very, very hard in this game. I was like, this guy is going way too aggressive. And then I saw he picked mana tap as well, and I was just like, I was like, oh no, oh no. This is not good. Like, this guy could potentially throw the game for us right here. But we'll see how things pan out. We'll give him a chance to improve. We're only 3 minutes into the game. Bit of a rough start. It's hard to play any mage against Tracer, to be fair, I suppose. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. Yeah, I'm in the lane here. Honestly, I would say I should probably get back to roaming. It looks like there's a nice gank going down up top, unfortunately, against us. Greymane, yeah, Greymane is very dead. That's 3 enemy heroes right there. He'll try his best to escape. He has the stealth at level 4, but even that is not enough for him to escape. It would have been nice to see maybe Kel'Thus. Sorry, Kel'Thus, to be picking on you, but it would have been nice to see him maybe rotate up towards top when he saw Greymane was in trouble, and then like go in with that stun to try to save him. Understandably, Zool's not going to arrive and do too much, but yeah, Zool's going to be focused on clearing those lanes. I would have liked for Kel'Thus to rotate a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to do some damage to this Lily. There's not too much you can do, honestly. we're going to need like our teammates to be there to actually be able to follow up. But just doing some harass, making them scared. Just, yeah, make him fear the ETC. So he's stunned the Li Ming. There she hits with the root. Just as the root is about to wear off, I hit her with the W, the knockback. Now we don't actually manage to get any damage down. And, well, we get a lot of damage down. We don't actually manage to kill her. In fact, this goes horribly wrong. It goes horribly wrong. I'm just saying, like, Lasai, oh dear. Their rage. Karazim is dropping the OMGs in the chat. Greymane is blaming the healer who's in bottom lane. I'm not sure why he's blaming the healer, but I guess it's the healer's fault anyway. But yeah, they went a bit too hard there. I feel like our focus fire was a bit too split. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I'd have to watch it back again, like a second time. But that was rather unfortunate. I'm going to tap this well and then come in with a lot of health and mana to this. I'm going to knock this Lily away, just stop her getting into the fight. Being a pain in her ass, essentially. There, it landed double stun. Not too bad. We do have... this Leoric is getting a bit low, but Tracer is coming in for the kill. Just trying to zone people out while Saggy over here, Kelthis, is channeling on that. Getting out of range of the Leoric. Nice little job by our teammates there. I'm going to come in again with a nice AoE stun. Not really intending to stay, just going to do some damage. There we go. Knock him back as well. I did pick up improved range and knockback on level 7. I really want to get out of here right now, but I'll stay if my team are staying. I've got very low health and mana. I can't really do too much. Going to mount up. Probably should have done that earlier just to make sure I can, get in for a power slide as efficiently as possible if needs be. But anyway, I'm just going to pop into the bush, I think, in Hearthstone. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay. Makes sense. Very low on health and mana. Don't have a well or anything. Might as well use this opportunity to Hearthstone. There's not much happening on the map. So, yeah. But the Leoric is definitely being a problem. He's very strong these days. But, yeah, I was kind of just... definitely picking on the Kelthis in this game. He went the Gravity Crush build, but he didn't pick up the frickin' extended range on his E, so he's really dependent on his E for damage, but it's really hard for him to land his E, so the Gravity Lapse, that is. So I was just like, I really don't like what you've done with your build here. Like, I really don't like it. I feel like if you're picking up Gravity Crush, you should really pick up the Nether Winds, I think it's called, at level 4, so you get increased range, or even, like, you could even go for the one, I forget what it's called, but it's like the reduced cooldown if you hit someone. It's like either of those would be good options. I really don't think Mana Tap and Gravity Crush combo very well at all. So the reason I was backing off there was because I think Tastar popped his vision. You can see there was the red eye above us indicating that we were revealed. And so thank you to, I think it was Greymane that called for us to retreat there. That was well played by him. You see Greymane is coming down, trying to die. Oh my god! Oh, Tracer recalls out of it just on time. But that was pretty close. That was pretty close to being a very dead Greymane right there. Let's just tap this well. Again, don't fully need the healing, but just to be on as tip-top shape as you can be going into this. But with Greymane not here, Li Ming is getting a channel. We're not really going to be able to make too much happen. Karazim and Kelthis are both low on life, so no luck, unfortunately. The enemy team is engaging fairly aggressively, and we both have level 10. Yeah, they had level 10 before us there, so it would have been very hard to push in and invade. I think Greymane probably made the right choice to just Hearthstone and get some mana and health instead. So the enemy team does have a sizable lead on us now. They're 8 shots up, which is a pretty big deal. We're down to 24 life, which is not ideal. Do land a stun on the Tastar, just getting some damage down on him. It's not too significant, but there you go. I could maybe have gone for a mosh pit on the enemy team there, but nice job by Karazim and Greymane. They pick up the kill on the Tastar, finish him off. That's pretty nice. We're going to be able to pick this up as well. Nice moves by Greymane there too as well. Ooh, he does kill Li Ming. Very well done. That was pretty epic. I go for the mosh pit, cast a Tracer. Now, she did have Lily healing her, but I think it was still probably worth the use of a mosh pit. I was not entirely sure how safe our position was or what state Greymane was going to be in, because we were going so aggressive right there. Lily definitely overstaying her welcome. Oh boy. She stays to try to clear those out, kind of overestimating, or underestimating, I should say, how much damage we could do. Karazim is tanking up some of these towers. He needs to be careful. And he's got the keep on him now as well. He needs to run. He actually almost died right there, but he does survive just about. Well-timed phase shift there by Tastar helps him dodge that stun. And he gets out okay. We're trying to do as much damage as we can here, but Li Ming Wave of Force comes out, and at that point you kind of just back off. Say, we got some good damage down, need to be careful. Power slide through them, just try stun them as much as we can. Nice stun by Kelthis to follow that up. Unfortunately, we were just in too bad a position to make anything happen. And yeah, we were just a little bit slow on the retreat. And a really, really nice entomb by Leoric. Caught us out pretty much, pretty hard. So myself and Kara seem to escape, but we lose a lot of heroes in the meantime. Zul's kind of caught out as well. I'm going to try keep him alive. Again, I'm going to come around here and then try power slide through from the other angle. Just try stun them, knock them back. Zul, unfortunately, is still going to die. I think it was a nice force wall prevented him from running to the left, I guess. So that's unfortunate. That is 2 additional shots secured for the enemy team. So stuff is looking... It's looking pretty bad so far. It's 16 to 32 health. It's pretty bad. Now we're trying to get some damage down this Li Ming. We want to be fairly safe. Actually looks like we might get a kill on her. Nope, a Tassadar shield comes out last moment and saves her. Down to the bottom, Kelthus dies once again. However, Greymane picks up a kill on the Tracer. And now they have a Lily out of position. So that was actually really nice. It was a worthwhile death, let's put it that way. Using my W just to hit that... Lily knocks her back out of range, but it does slow her down, so I think it was worth it overall. It does a bit of damage to her as well. They're continuing to try go aggressive right here. I land a mosh pit. We do catch the Leoric, which isn't fantastic. You see, there's the force wall, actually knocks Leoric out of that. We do pick up a kill on Leoric. It would have been nice to catch Tassadar. I was hoping I might have caught him right on the edge of it. Didn't happen. It's once again like a one-person mosh pit, but I'm not expecting any objective anytime soon. And the Leoric kill, I was hoping might secure us this bottom fort. Again, I was kind of being aggressive because that bottom fort is on so low HP. It'd be really nice to get that fort down and have like that tower advantage, or tower advantage I suppose it's called in this map. That'd be pretty damn good. So we do secure the enemy team's siege camp right there. Unfortunately, the short range Kelthus E is not able to achieve very much at all. Tracer does get stunned, knock her back, and Tracer explodes. Tracer definitely being overconfident right there. The Tassadar shield came down on Leoric, not on the Tracer, and Tracer got absolutely melted. But bottom keep falls, and this is pretty sweet. We've got 1 hero dead for this phase, and it's a 3 altar phase. Kelthus is saying to take 3 caps. I think that makes sense if you can go for it. Obviously, we want to leave 1 person bottom. I don't think they're going to contest bottom. And send the rest up top. Just try to take that aggressively. If we can take their one on the right here, it'd be pretty damn good. Need to just get rooted. Gonna stun her as well, just ensure she gets locked down. Don't want to use my W too early and let her get away. In fact, that's what happens. Unfortunately, kind of messed that up there myself. Unfortunately, I don't have mosh pit for this fight. I'm trying to tank up so much damage as I can. My power slide coming through. Stun the Lily and the Leoric for what that's worth. Not a lot, but it will do a little bit. I was kind of considering what level 16 to get. I decided to go for Encore, just a bit more damage. Might work pretty well, but the enemy team is re-engaging this quite aggressively. They're doing a pretty good job right here. Gonna power slide, am I? Through the Lily? No. Oh boy. I'm playing this one a bit risky. Our team does manage to pick this up. I want to be very careful not to die to Li Ming. Poor Zul does die to Li Ming, so that's unfortunate. So we picked up 2 of those, but we didn't manage to finish them off. That's a bit unfortunate. Mosh pit is ready. Lily once again overextends. She gets killed. Nice E by Kelthus, and I'm able to follow that up nice with the ETC combo, and she just gets destroyed. Definitely overextending. I think she saw we were all very low, and yeah, she just overstayed her welcome pretty much. I'm kind of pinging here. I want to take their siege camp before taking our own one. Let's just use an aggressive move while they're kind of out of position. And then I see that Leoric and Tracer are down there. I'm actually mounting up. I want to be ready here. I'm going to try catch them in a mosh pit, I think. Yeah, there we go. I'm just going to mosh pit the Tracer. Leoric actually walks into it as well. Again, they've got very few interrupts for that. So Tracer explodes. Again, kind of a mosh pit to kill 1 person. Maybe not super ideal, but I kept feeling like it was just like worth it overall. Again, I'm trying to be a little bit careful here. Unfortunately, you completely mess up that power slide. Like, it wasn't even close to being a good power slide there. I saw the force wall came down, looked at it, went, I shouldn't power slide here, and then I did. So that was kind of noob. That was kind of a noob move, but oh well. We're trying to push in these siege camps just to get some extra shots on the core. We're not quite able to pull it off. I'm very low on mana, and my health isn't too great either. I'm going to try tap here. I'm actually hoping to Hearthstone. But I see my team are actually continuing to engage, so I'm just going to go with my team's call, and I'm going to push forwards here. They're actually going to pick up a kill on Leoric. That's pretty nice. I mean, he does respawn pretty quickly. Completely messed up that power slide as well. I might have been able to catch Lily there, and that could have ended up as another kill for us. So that was a bit unfortunate. We're pushing these in pretty aggressively. Again, I'm just trying to disrupt the enemy team. Another nice force wall. Doesn't look like we're going to get any additional shots here. And, ooh, nice Divine Palm. Keeps him alive. Come through, land a multi-person power slide, multi-person face melt as well. I'm pretty much out of this game now for a good while, but the altar is spawning, and this is actually going to work out quite well. I don't have the mana to even engage. I don't have the mana to do anything, so I'm actually just telling my team, I'm going to go into chat and let them know. I'm just saying, guys, look, I'm out of mana. I'm going to go. I'm going to tap the altar. Teammates actually managed to get 2 kills out of that, so well played by them. Good calls by them. It's very nice to see that. So, I mean, Kelthus, he started off quite poor, but he's definitely coming back into this game right now. He seems to be more comfortable with the late game Kelthus than the early game Kelthus, and that's okay, I suppose. But yeah, this is pretty great. That tower down there is pretty low, but they also have 2 low health towers on top and middle, so we're going to be able to 4-man push the middle one, while Zul pushes the top one as well. And we might even be able to take out 2 at a time, which is pretty great. Also notice that Tastar used his dimensional shift already, so he's going to be a good stun target. You can see this top tower just melts. They take back the bottom one, but Zul is at the same time picking up the top one, so pretty fantastic for us. We're getting pretty good kind of map control at the moment, and they're having a real tough time actually taking any of these things back. Like they actually have quite weak damage against the towers. Like Lili has very poor damage, Leoric, Tastar, they have got pretty good AoE damage and wave clear, but their damage against these single structures is quite bad. I tried to catch a mosh pit. Li Ming unfortunately didn't get caught in that, so it was a bit of a noob mosh pit from me, trying to get out of the damage from Leoric right there as well. But yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. I got 3 of them in the mosh pit, but Li Ming just about dodged it, and she is the one with the interrupt, and she was on point interrupting it. Kind of hoping I might catch all 4. I think it was probably worth the risk. If I had caught all 4 of them in the mosh pit, that would have been GG. We would have won the game right then and there. We would have taken all of the towers, and then we would have won the game. So I think it was worth the risk. I mean, in the end, it ended up being a big wasted cooldown. But yeah, it's not too bad. I was kind of thinking someone could go channel this. We can zone them out. Like, they're being zoned pretty hard. Looks like Karazim is. No, he's not. Okay, no one's channeling it. They're going kind of hard here on Kelthus. I'm just trying to do what I can to disrupt them. Trying to be careful here. I don't have mosh pit, so that's a lot of my team fight is gone. Tracer does get picked off by Greymane to the back. Well played by Greymane. He had a very good game, especially in the late game as well. He got ganked a couple of times early on, but that was kind of understandable because our early game was pretty terrible. Li Ming going way too far forward. She takes a lot of damage, but she does survive thanks to the Lili heals. I soaked up a skill shot accidentally for my team and actually ended up being pretty good though. And there you go, we pick up this, and now we're in the lead, quite substantially actually. We have, as you can see, Tastar's gone north to take back that top right tower. So they're quite weak here at the moment actually. They're down Tracer and Tastar's not there, and he's actually not going to be able to do that very quickly. He's going to be able to take this siege camp kind of aggressively. This Li Ming is going very aggressive once again. Far too aggressive, I would say. Overlap our CC a little bit, and the Lili ultimate does come out and just keep her alive through that, but that's okay. I'm going to have Mosh Pit very soon. I would say I should probably actually indicate to my team that I'm going to have Mosh Pit ready in 10 seconds. So that is something I could do better watching this replay. Li Ming, I'm not sure what she's doing. I think she wasn't looking at her screen right there. She gets caught out and just absolutely melted. That was a huge mistake from Li Ming. Like, that's a game. Now, to be fair, they're already losing the game at the moment. Like, we've really been kind of stomping them during this late game. But that was a huge mistake. Like, a really huge mistake from her. I don't know exactly what happened, but yeah, it's always nice when that happens when it's not in your team. So we'll take it. Tastar getting a little bit caught out maybe. Again, I've got Mosh Pit. And Li Ming is dead, who's the only interrupt. So I'm looking for a Mosh Pit right here. That's what I want to get. I just need to get a good target for it though. There we go. There's the target I want. We catch Leoric in it as well, but mostly I was going for the Lili. Actually, we don't focus the Lili, we focus the Leoric. I would have preferred to focus Lili, but that's okay. And we secure ourselves this tower. And now they're going to have Li Ming will respawn for this phase, but she's going to be a little bit late getting there. And Leoric will be dead for at least the initial part of this. We have towers on bottom and on middle as well, so it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good right now. Just giving a little spin of friendship there to Leoric. He's kind of looking at me. I'm just trying to zone out the enemy team. Tracer's going to come in and interrupt this. She's going to take a lot of damage though for her crime, so the recall will fully heal her up. That level 20 talent. There we go, one shot. They've got 2 health left on the court. It's looking pretty bad for them. And there we go. The channel gets completed. We zone them out nicely. And GG comes out. That is the game. Nice turnaround. Oh boy. I was feeling very, very shaky at the start of that game. I really did not feel like it was going well for us. I was like, poor Kelthus. I was picking on him a lot, but he did a couple of really stupid things at the start of that game. I was kind of going, oh god, we're gonna lose. This is bad. Yeah, we turned it around there towards the end. 0 deaths as well, 0 deaths. A lot of damage coming out from Greymane, and a good bit coming out from Kel'Thuz too, and the enemy Li Ming. But yeah, I mean, I just feel like they really lacked the mosh pit interrupts. That was the talent build I went for. I didn't even really use that level 20 very much, to be honest. I kind of forgot I had it. Don't play ETC that often. But I think that was, all the same, a pretty good ETC game. I hope I gave you some insight into the hero. Yeah, like, pick interrupts with mosh pit, please, or else you're going to get wrecked. And I mean, I picked him up very early in the draft, so they kind of had no excuse not to pick up any interrupts. And kind of, I was squishy, but was able to get away with it because of that. And yeah, some nice pickoffs as well with that power slide into face melt comboing nicely as well with the Kel'Thuz and with the Zul root. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. Nice little game on Towers of Doom. I'll see you all next time for more Heroes of the Storm. Bye bye.